What's up, everybody? This is just a quick video on advice, just like what I'm doing right here, right now. The whole thing I want to talk about with advice is just something that you have to take into account. For example, one, when someone's giving you advice, consider the source. Like, you can't know that for everybody, but it's kind of good if you're able to know where the person is coming from and why they're giving the type of advice that they're giving. Because no, when someone gives their advice, 99.99% of it is based on their experience. This way that you know that the advice they're giving you is coming from a good place or it's coming from bitterness. Because depending on where they're coming from will let you know that are they telling me information that actually benefit me, or they're just telling me information based on how they felt. For example, when I got married, one lady told me,
make sure you put God first.
but then it was another guy that told me, make sure that y'all have 3 accounts. One joint, yours, and one she don't know about. With him, he was in a bitter divorce. So I understand why he said that, because she said he took all his money. The other thing, if you're receiving advice, is that one thing that was told to me that I apply is to eat the meat, bury the bones. Somebody might tell you something that it might not apply to you right then and there, like some of it does, some of it doesn't, but still take heed to it and just keep it in the back of your mind somewhere, because you never know. It might come a time where it might be handy. And then also, you just got to take into account when you're giving advice, you're not giving it to somebody who falls on deaf ears, or you're dealing with a person who they like to ask for advice, but they don't really want advice. They just want you to tell them what they want to hear so they can continue to do what they're doing to make the same mistakes that they're making. Try to avoid giving advice to those people. They're not going to use it. They're not going to apply it. They don't really want to hear anything that'll keep them away from doing what they need to do, but instead only want to hear to keep them doing what they want to do. So those are just 2 quick things to take into account. That's something that I have to make sure I apply in my own life on both giving and receiving advice, because that way I can give the best information that'll be beneficial to that person depending on that circumstance. And then 2, it's also okay to say, if somebody's asking you advice, if you don't have experience in that area, to say, I don't know, but I know somebody who might, instead of just making up something just so you can sound smart or sound good. So like I said, just be wise, be encouraged, and until I see you guys again, peace.